Okay, on to the third question. So this question is asking us, what is the formula of the surface area of a cylinder? All right, question number 3. So we're looking for the surface area of a cylinder. So let's draw a cylinder here. We have, oops, it's not very nice. We have the base here. So this is the top. We have base, and we have what I'm going to call the lateral surface of the cylinder. So that's basically, well, if you're imagining this as like a tube or a pipe or a dowel or something like that, like a paper towel roll, the lateral surface would be the exterior surface area. But because it's a cylinder, we also have the top and bottom. All right, and this has a radius of r. In this example, they use lowercase, so I'm going to do that too. And the cylinder has a height h, right? So yeah, I'm just going to write that here so it's clear. R is the radius, and h is the height. And we're going to split this up into 2 different sections. We're going to say that, surface area of a cylinder is equal to the area of the top plus the area of the base plus the area of the lateral surface. But since we see that the top and the base are the same, the same circle, we're going to group these together, and we're just going to say 2 times the area of the base plus the lateral area. Okay, so now we need to figure out exactly what the area of the base is and what the area of the lateral surface is. All right, so let's start with the base. So if we were to imagine this, we can see that the base and the top surface of the cylinder, they're just circles. So it's not a very nice circle, but you get the idea. That circle has a radius r, as we stated up above here. All right, and so that means that the area of the base and the area of the top is just equal to the area of a circle. And we know that the area of a circle is pi r squared. Okay, so now that we have the area of the base, which is equal to the area of the top of the cylinder, we need to find the area of the lateral surface. Just to be clear, surface. Okay, so the lateral surface of the cylinder is the whole outside, say like of a tube or something like that, right? So it's not including the top and the base, since we already did that. You can kind of imagine it. So this hollow tube, if we had, say, the toilet paper roll or the paper towel roll, and you sliced it down one side and you unrolled it, you would see that you would just have a large rectangle, okay? And this rectangle, since the cylinder had a height of h, the rectangle would also have a height of h. But in order to find out what the surface area is of this rectangle, we also need to know the length, right? I'll just write here the area of the lateral section, the lateral surface, is equal to the area of a rectangle. which we see in the drawing. And we know that the area of a rectangle is just length times width. So yeah, like I was saying, we need to figure out what this length is. So that length, this length here, is the same thing as the circumference, right? Because if you're imagining you had your tube and you unrolled it, it would trace the same path as the circumference. We know the circumference of a circle. I'm going to write here, circumference of a circle, that is equal to 2 pi r, right? So if that's the length and this is the width, then we can fill that in. There we go. 2 pi r times the height, and that is the area of the lateral surface. So now all we have to do is go back up here and sub everything we just found out into that equation we came up with before. So therefore we have the area of a cylinder is equal to 2 times, oops, I'll just write what we had before down here so it's easier to see all together. So 2 times the base, the area of the base, plus the area of the lateral surface. And we found out that the area of the base is the same as the area of a circle, so that's pi r squared right here. Pi r squared plus the area of the lateral surface, which we found out to be 2 pi r h. Okay. Now that we have this, all we have to do really is simplify. You can take out a 2, take out a pi, and take out an r, and you get r plus h. So we can say that the area is this. You obviously don't have to factor out the 2 pi r, but if you want to, this simplifies the formula just a little bit. So the surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r times r plus h, where, remember, r is the radius and h is the height. All right, that's that for that question. And let's double check. And that's what they got here. Simplified version. All right, sounds good. That's correct. And we can go on to the next question.